I am not my brain. Overthinking is useless. All suffering comes from the mind. Intuition is everything. Intuition makes me limitless. Shutting down the mind exposes us to a world of divine manifestation. Wow, what realization I had 5 years ago that truly saved my life. I was born in the middle of a civil war in Beirut, Lebanon. I witnessed my parents go through the immigration process to get us here in Montreal, Canada. They needed 3 jobs in order to put food on the table. I definitely remember those early days. I also knew back then that my main goal was to be financially successful in order to give them the thanks and appreciation they deserved. Surely by my mid-20s, after a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, I had my online business and I was able to give my parents that thanks and appreciation. Not only that, I was able to buy myself nice things, enjoy the material perks that this type of success gives a person. However, one morning I woke up and I took a long, hard look at myself in the mirror. And I asked myself the big question, am I happy? The answer that came out of me startled me. It was a very clear and automatic no. I knew back then that something was wrong, that even if you achieve those goals, even if you're chasing these things that everybody chases, it doesn't really lead to happiness. I started becoming more self-aware, and I noticed that it's very difficult for me to shut down my brain. It's very difficult for me to sleep at night as my thoughts are haunting me. I noticed that 80% of my thoughts are negative. So I quickly went to friends, family, relatives, acquaintances, what have you. And I asked them, is it just me? Am I alone in this? Or is your brain also very difficult to shut off? What's your situation? I was surprised by the answer I received from almost everybody. Me too. I quickly realized that I was not alone. That we as a society truly struggle and have a challenge with mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, the day that changed my life was about 5 years ago when I was introduced to a spiritual healer. I sat down with him in a very small room, and he looked at me, and I not only want to share his words with you, but I want to invite you to use them as well in your own life. He looked at me and said, Elias, you are not your brain. Your brain is just an organ like a stomach or a pancreas. Why are you identifying with your brain? Why are you putting so much emphasis on it? You're taking your thoughts so seriously. He then said, and he gave me a trick that I still use today. He then told me, I want you, next time that your brain attacks you with these negative thoughts, I want you to smile at your brain. I want you to smile at your thoughts. Since then, I started doing that. I started to smile at my thoughts. Every time my brain would attack me, I would literally smile at it and smile at my thoughts. And the result was I didn't take them so seriously anymore. I literally separated myself from them. It truly was a huge weight off my shoulders. Coming back to what he told me, he then said, there truly is an invisible world among us, a world within us that our eyes cannot see, but we can feel. A world of love, a world of visualization, a world of creation, a world of manifestation. And in order to dive into that world, you need to smile at your thoughts. You need to stop identifying yourself with your brain. So today I invite you, smile at your thoughts, dive into that world, realize that you are something much, much greater than your brain and your thoughts.